There we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. Microphone. Do me a favor. I need that black bag off the with the cards you brought me down off the thing.
Off the what table?
Yeah, off the little white thing for y'all. You know what I'm talking about. The little white.
Okay.
Also, there's couscous on the counter. You can make that. The food is made. Yeah, no rice.
Okay.
Hey, Tuesday Rose. What's going on? I had some technical difficulties. Hey, what's up, Ralphie, baby? I understand you are first, Ralph. I'm waiting for Black Cherry. Yeah, yes, it's working. You know, my camera, if I don't stick that camera in the computer before I start the live, it won't recognize the camera. So when I started the second live, I was like, well, it's in there. It should be fine. It just wasn't recognizing it. So I had to, three times a charm or whatever. And we got it going on. So y'all hear me fine. You see me okay. You was just on the wrong one. I know, it kept messing up. I was like, why won't it just accept it? Like, what is happening? I'm glad to see y'all tonight. Hope all is well. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Get me some lotion on my hands. Get my other decks as we speak. How's everybody's week going thus far? How did you feel with this Aquarius moon energy? How's everybody doing with all of that? The energies are no joke. They are no joke. Awesome. Can I have some iced tea? Thank you, darling. It's in that jar downstairs. I thought you were gonna use a kettle for that. No?
It's not the same. You put the packet stuff in the boil and then you stir in the couscous.
Oh, okay. But I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love you. All right, let me see what y'all saying. My spirit is good. I hear that. Tired but positive. Okay. Yeah, man. So, if some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know, I work with kids. And it's a rewarding thing to do. And it can be very draining. So, sometimes I'm so tired when I get home. I haven't been able to be consistent with my collective readings, but I can make this promise. That's why I'm here. I can commit to Thursday nights with my peeps. Just bear with me as I get my stuff together. I just had a few more decks I needed to bring up. And we're going to start with Ralph because I do believe Ralph was first on the first attempt on the live. And then Black Cherry will let me know. I think Monica after him. Bam. 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 All right, y'all. Yo, I could tell y'all, there's a song called Tidal Wave, right? Just listen to it. It's by Tom Mish and Yusef Davies or Yusef something. Tidal Wave, right? And the song, it's the song because in the chorus it says chaos. That song has been like ringing in my ear all week. So a friend of mine just said chaos, and that song said whoosh, and I didn't even know the lyrics. I just know the chorus, chaos, and I'm like, what the hell is that song, and why does it mean so much? And I feel like that a lot of us are experiencing chaos right about now, It's a lot of chaotic and conflictual situations happening that people now need to settle. And that song talks about an inevitable ending to something. We saw it coming. We might not have done anything about it, but it was going to come anyway, right? So here it is. An end is an end. You know how they say a win is a win and an end is an end. You know what I mean? Okay. Also know that on my Cash App, you can give them my Cash App if you have it. Um, that moves you to the top of the line if you ain't already there. Ah, did you get Ricky on there? Okay, I see. Do Ricky. It's not a color for me. Normally, like on my IG page when I did lives, I would say put a blue heart. I'm just saying, as long as you put a heart, I know that you want to be red. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a heart here. On IG, because I know people are holding their phones. I'd be like, just put me a blue heart. That lets me know, and it's easier to see. But I got Black Cherry over here, so that's a blessing. She keep me in line. The blue hearts used to be for my visuals, so I could keep counting people. All right, Spirit. I said my prayer throughout my glitches, so let's get this thing cracking. Spirit, give me a message for my. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a message for Ralph. Let's start there. Give me a message for Ralph. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. What's up? What's up? What's up? Tell me more, Spirit. Give me a message for Ralph. I'm feeling mother energy coming through, but we got the Seven of Swords. That's not good. Page of Cups. Oh. Give me one more. Okay, this is interesting, Ralph. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. I heard mother energy. Queen of Pentacles definitely represents a mother, but currently somebody in your life. Oh. Somebody trying to get away with something. And they trying to act real innocent about it. And they kind of throwing a rock and hide in their hand, but they starting shit that would trigger you to argue with them. And it would be a wish fulfillment to get you off your game. Like somebody who throw the rock, hide their hand, trigger you, get you out of character, because that's the goal. And then that would be wish fulfillment for them. Because Knight of Swords is here. That's that fighting card. Somebody want to fight with you, but they want you. This is really some conniving. Somebody is pretending to be wholesome or a victim or prim proper. I don't know how to put it, but it's like I'm Mary Poppins. I could do no wrong. But meanwhile, they lying. And you peep the lie. You can see right through it. You can see right through it, but it's like they being childish. I don't know if they think this is a way to start something new with you or just to start something with you. Because, normally the Page of Cups is a new beginning or whatever, but this is also an immature energy. And just the way these are, this Page of Swords is my card for, a stalker energy, but this is in a challenge position, challenging a lesson. So somebody is being very immature in your energy, very trying to bait you kind of energy. Maybe you didn't argue yet, but somebody's trying to bait you into something by being sneaky or lying, trying to get away. I don't know what they're trying to get away with, but it centers around this female energy that's trying to do it. There's a feminine energy that act like they're innocent, but they're not. Um, and I don't know if I feel like this could be gossip. Um, but it's enough to piss you off at some point, and then they would feel not even entitled, but like victorious. I don't know why I'm getting this for you, because this is kind of like, so you will let me know if this resonates in any way, but I feel like it could be something family related. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It could just be somebody playing games, being childish, but they like it. This is somebody who, um, I don't know, they somebody that think they slick, but they're not, cause you see it. And this nine of cups is them thinking, I'm gonna trigger this person, or maybe they take some enjoyment in triggering you. But this is, I'm telling you right now, this is not normally how I would see the Queen of Pentacles in any way, but that's how I see it today. And I'm gonna just go with, yep, Spirit said that's the truth. Wow. Because I need to clarify this nine of cups. I'm like, why would somebody have wish fulfillment? But the wish fulfillment is to see you pissed. You let me know if that resonates with you, but that's what I got. And I'm not even gonna psychoanalyze that further. And then, I'm going with my first mind. That's what Spirit says. Somebody wants to bait you into an argument. Okay. Spirit said forgiveness and understanding. Uh-oh. Let me see the bottom of this deck. Surrender. Yeah, so this is not necessarily this doesn't have to be a romantic situation. This is, Spirit said, look, if somebody you don't need to be the villain in this story. Now, oddly enough, I had a complete opposite conversation with a friend today. And sometimes you have to be the villain to set people straight, right? Sometimes you got to get in somebody's face and be like, look, you're not gonna treat me like that. You're not gonna do nothing like that. You da, right? But then there's some of those times when you shouldn't give that person the energy because they want it. They're looking for it. They're trying to mess with you. This is the energy I get. So Spirit was like, forgive yourself, forgive them. Don't enter this fight, whatever this is. And if it didn't happen yet, it's coming. Somebody is trying to, pull you into something. Spirit said, take a step back. I didn't see this for nothing. I didn't even mean to turn these cards this way, but nah, this ain't what you want, because this is the kind of Spirit said, this is the kind of energy that's just for the sake of getting your pressure up and triggering you and being able to point the finger at you and act like they are innocent. But you're going to know the truth, because the Ace of Swords is victory. You will have the victory by pulling your energy back and not feeding into whatever this person wants, whatever this petty individual is looking for. Somebody is throwing a rock and hiding their hand, and they want to bait you into an argument, a disagreement. Maybe they don't want you to gossip or say something, but they are doing something to play with your temper, or see, or if they're not used to seeing you mad, this person want to see what you got. I've had that happen to me too, where somebody was playing with me, an ex. He was playing with me, and I'm like, yo, why are you fucking with me? And he was like, well, I've never seen you mad. I was like, because I don't want to resonate in being mad. And if you get me mad, you might get me to a point of no return. And I feel like this is what this person is playing with you, to a point of no return. And maybe it's behind the scenes. Now, this is mother energy. So I don't know if this is the mother of your children or another mother figure in your life, but whoever this is, Spirit speaks of them being a mother or appearing to be a mother. This could be a guardian of somebody, but that's the energy I'm getting. Oh, if I knew what happened this week. Yeah, Spirit said this ain't that fight for you. This is not the time to allow somebody to bait you into a fight. They trying it though, I think we all getting tested. Um, Yeah, it's a lot of tests going on out there. All right. Spirit, give me a message, please, from Monica. Uh-oh. You're getting on your nerves, Monica. Tell me more, Spirit. Give me a message from Monica. Okay. All them coins about to come in. Are they coming in? Okay. Somebody's trying to get on your nerves, though. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, your mind's made up now? Tell me more, Spirit. Oh. So you got the truth. Something came out. That's too many cards, Spirit. Whoop. Way too many. Okay. So Spirit got a lot to say. More. Something is over. Ten of Swords in reverse, bottom of the deck. Okay, so you moving on. Spirit said you in transition, overall energy. You moving away from whatever is giving you headaches. So you got the 5 to the 6 of Swords. There's a transition. There's a change. Fives equal change. You have your independence. So I feel like you're gaining. You're moving away from a situation that gives you your independence. You've made up your mind. Like you're not a crossroads energy anymore. You know what it is you need to do. Spirit said the challenge and the lesson for you to face the truth, for you to know the truth. That's the victory in this. But that was in the challenge and the lesson. And then you got the Ten of Swords. Like it can't get worse than that because it's already over. Ten of Swords in reverse is like all the damage has been done. It is what it is. And what you have in the overall energy of Six of Swords, I'm sorry, that's my lotion, y'all. That's giving you move it on. Like look, I'm gonna take my heart, put it in this little protective box, and I'm gonna just carry it with me and move on and take my belongings and just go. She probably got her baggage in that boat, so she's taking everything with her that she can manage, leaving the rest behind and transitioning. But the challenge, and the lesson was the truth, like getting to the bottom of the truth, knowing the truth, like seeing clarity. Telling you these moon cycles that we dealing with right now is coming in heavier than ever. The general masses, we are impacted on a public down to a private level in ways that we can't even imagine. You know what I mean? So Spirit is saying, look, I'm going to deliver the truth. It's up to you to do what you need to do with it. And Spirit said, you making a decision like, okay, this is a finality here. It's like a contract is broken. You know what I mean? Like, all right, well, we don't need to go around this bush no more. I think we've seen all we need to see here. It's over. Let me give you and I'm hearing that song in my head playing again. Chaos Tidal Wave. And in the video on Tidal Wave, there's a male walking across the beach. He was picking up some debris, and there was a female in the water who was she was riding the waves, and them two link up at the end of the video. But you should watch the video; it's deep. I had to look up what the lyrics meant because of the fact that I felt like it was a little cryptic. Not it was obvious, but then a little cryptic, and I was like, I want to know a little bit more. And it is about the endings, inevitable endings of things. Oh, you starting a day. That's what's up. Yes. Go have fun, girl. Go have your fun. Oh my God. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that. All right, Spirit, give me another message from Monica. Celebrate that life, girl. Oh, look at that. See from a higher perspective. Something changed your mind about the way you were seeing life. And you got a new, you have the truth. This is the truth. When you can see from a higher perspective, you're seeing from the vision of truth. Like you're not hiding anything. The clouds are not even covering it anymore. Like it's plain as day. And it says, wise one, grow within your current situation. So your situation has brought you to wisdom, growth, knowledge. Like you've learned from your experiences now. So this is going to carry you to the next test or the next level of your growth and your development. Well, this may be a cycle you won't repeat anymore. Now you may get challenged in the future, but in the meantime, you gaining strength and wisdom, something you could pass down to your children and other generations. Because you're like, you know what? Don't do that, young man, or don't do that, young lady, because let me explain why you should. Now you can do what you want, but I don't suggest you do. You know what I mean? Like you are learning, and but this is for the little girl inside you. You protecting that young lady. Okay, so Diamond, you said Lindsay, Tuesday, Bianca, then Ricky. Got it. Yes, sis, yes. Go out there and play. Go play around. Go have some fun. I didn't even call it. Let me shuffle again, y'all. All right, so we doing Diamond. All right. Mushi. Okay. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Diamond. Mm, mm, I should play that song for y'all. I forgot I got my phone up here. Oh no, I gotta take my earpiece out. Ace of Pentacles. Ow! New money, new do, new you. Who getting money? Don't time it. Uh-oh. Somebody's resisting some changes. What's up with that? Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, the sun is out though. Hello. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody sees you as Ace of Pentacles. They don't want to change. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Ooh, thank you. I appreciate it. So, Diamond. Someone sees you, or either that or you had a new opportunity, but something is resistant to change and it's causing stress in your life. However, the sun is out. That's in the hidden energy. So you got truth and you got clarity, you got understanding. But there's two cards here of a resistance to change. You got the death in reverse and you got the wheel of fortune in reverse. So even though the sun is out, like all that lets me know all hope is not lost, right? But there's some sort of resistance. And Spirit says some level of manipulation. I don't know if somebody's trying to manipulate your life or your situation or your decisions. Like if somebody's being untruthful to you, excuse me. But I feel like there is some level of manipulation here. Because when I see the death in reverse, that's given that I don't want to change energy. I want to keep it the same. I'm not willing to grow. And I don't know if that's you or someone else, but for you to have the sun and the hidden energy, it's almost like you peep something that somebody didn't want you to see. The challenge and the lesson is, I need to clarify this because the Knight of Pentacles, for me, when the Knight of Pentacles, I see it in reverse, I feel like what has slowed up is now moving faster because the Knight of Pentacles is a sure thing. Like he's going to get to his destination. But when he's in the upright, he's moving slow like a turtle, right? Or a snail. It's like it's progress, but you can barely tell that it's there. You know it's there, but it's kind of like, all right, you 12 inches away than where you were an hour ago, but damn, you're moving slow. But when Spirit gives me that in reverse, it's like, no, I'm moving a little bit faster than I was. So something is changing, even though death is resisting it. There's a resistance here. But regardless of how many people want to resist change. Change is upon us, period. Right? So this is like somebody resisting change, but you can't resist change. Right? So put it this way. If you go into a store and a loaf of bread was 50 cents one year, when you go back in that same store and you buy that same brand of bread, it is now $1, right? You can resist and say, well, I don't want to buy it, but you can't change the fact that it changed. It is now $1. If you want it, you gotta pay it. Maybe it's your favorite bread in the world. In order to eat it, you or somebody is going to have to purchase it at that dollar. You can't make it because that comes from a source that's specific to that. Meaning, a manufacturer makes this one thing, no one else can really recreate it or mass produce it. It is that fixed product, right? In order to have it, you got to pay for it, but the prices can change. That means you're going to have to come out more money out of your pocket to deal with it. And I'm thinking, because I'm getting these coin references, this could be something that's impacting your money that you might be resistant to changing. I don't know if it's a job, a new opportunity, but it's something they're resistant to change. But Spirit says it's going to be well, but you stressing over something? Excuse me. You stressing, you worried? I feel like it's almost feeling like a graph. I'm seeing a graph where something's going up and then it comes down, then it goes back up and then it comes back down. That's how these cards are. This is up. Ace of Pentacles is good. Death in Reverse is not so good. Then you got the Sun that's going back up. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune that's down. Then you going down again with this Nine of Swords because you worried about the whole thing. Something has got you up at night, something's got you stressing, or you got somebody up at night and stressing. Okay, but I feel like this is more of a situation. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, and this is about a past. This could be a family situation or a past lover situation. Six of Cups. So I just needed to clarify what this is, and I feel like it's about a relationship. So it's a relationship about either family or a love relationship or a romantic relationship, but it's a relationship nonetheless. But there's definitely an up and down feeling, a nostalgia. I don't want to let this go. This is what I want. But I'm resistant to change. I want to give an offer, but I don't know if it's going to be accepted. I want it, but I don't know what I want. Like somebody is all over the freaking place, and it's driving them mad. Like they losing sleep at night. They probably can't get themselves together during the day. And this person is always in their head. I don't know if they're probably an air sign or have a lot of air sign placements or air sign houses, something like that. But somebody is stressing. Tell me more, Spirit. And I feel like overall, and they're praying. Overall, energy is that they can't. It's like if this was somebody coming towards you or needing to rectify something with you, they were moving like a turtle. Now they got to move a little bit faster. Maybe because if they want your attention, they know they're moving too slow. Standing still or appearing to stand still is not progress in another person's eyes because you still look like a turtle. I don't care how sure you are about something, but if you moving like you got hemorrhoids and you can't get where you want to go, then what's somebody supposed to do? That means you're on two different timelines, right? You slow, unchanging over here, and then I'm over here doing my thing. How am I? You know what I mean? Like, how's that supposed to work? How? It's not. So I feel like they're up at night or somebody is praying about the situation, praying. I feel like that's part of this Nine of Swords energy. Sometimes you could pray too much. You're supposed to pray and give it to God and let it go. I mean, you're supposed to surrender to the divine. Like you're supposed to make the effort, right? Put it out there what you want. Like if you wanted a job, you go put the resume out there. your cover letter, you make the communication, you may, follow up if you want to ask for an interview. If they, do you have me on file? Like, you do the necessary steps. Then the people, it's up to them to get back to you. It's up to them to give it to you at some point, give you the interview. You give it your best shot, but doing something, initiating something barely, and then stressing over it makes no sense. That's just somebody in rumination, constantly in their head, and they may feel like they're not good enough or they don't have enough, something like that. Somebody don't feel like they got it together. I don't know. Okay, but that's what I got. Somebody in their head too damn much, and if they just communicate it, because it seems like a lack of communication on their part, their worries, their concerns, or maybe it's just somebody loaded with insecurities. Somebody that don't know how to communicate. No matter if you pay them, they could communicate. If you if you are if you don't follow the channel, please do so that you can get notifications. I'll be doing free readings to the end of August. Haven't decided what I'm going to do next, but this was my July and August free readings. We'll see what I'll do. I'll even take some suggestions. Y'all let me know in the comment section. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me and we'll book it from there. I used to offer half-hour readings. I no longer offer half-hour readings because I typically go over. So we doing hour only readings. I should say you pay for an hour. We're gonna keep it going. You know what I mean? What else I need to know? Check me out on TikTok, where I do words of experience. I was gonna call it words of wisdom, but I feel like more about words of experience, and sometimes I do some quick daily messages. I'm on Twitter too. I don't do a whole lot, but I like Twitter. So if you're over there on the X or whatever the hell he call it now, I'm there. I'm there. You did send. Oh, how long ago did you send an email? Did you send it today? Cause I sure enough didn't get one. Let me see. Oh, today. Okay. All right. Oh wow. I don't see it. But let me just scroll through today. No, this ain't Monday. Hold on. I don't see it, my dear. Starting 3 a.m. this morning, I got a YouTube comment. And then all the way up to now. So please, I'll check my spam and see if it went in there. But I don't see it. Okay. What's that? I don't want to know. No. Oh, not for me yet.
Oh, just leave your food downstairs though.
Okay. Just cover it though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So who we got next week? Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Spirit, give me a message for Lindsay, darling. Spirit, give me a message for Lindsay. And time. Oh gosh. Okay. Or whatever you got going on. I don't know if it's you with a stubborn energy or your person. But my cards is not coming out one time. Sheesh. Okay, justice in reverse. Somebody getting karma. Come on, Spirit. Somebody getting accountability for their actions, whether they want it or not. Spirit said that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Oh, damn. Okay, well. Oh, what's the bottom of the deck? Page of Pentacles. Somebody said, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know if you like, if somebody came at you wrong, they got it. If somebody, this could even be at like work, where like you could have a coworker or boss or sibling. I mean, not sibling. I don't know. Maybe it's a sibling. Um, but like this, like somebody who tried to play with you got played. That's the energy I'm getting. Ace of Swords, you got the victory. Um, Four of Cups, you kind of disenchanted with the situation, maybe disappointed. Um, you holding back. That's a challenge and a lesson. Maybe you needed to hold back. And then you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords for reverse. For me, Spirit shows me that as an apology card. Somebody want to change something. They want to get their stuff together. So whoever did wrong in the past now wants to make amends. That's what I got. You know the truth, or you got the victory in the situation. Like you're nobody's fool. But there's some disappointment here with this Four of Cups. Like, so you may be disappointed with the situation or the people involved or something like that. And then you got this Four of Pentacles here. That this challenge and lesson is to keep some shit to yourself. Now, I don't know if it's your personal life to yourself or your money to yourself or your generosity, but spirit is like you need to learn that you got to hold some things back. It could be too that if somebody owes you an apology, like somebody could have been in a using energy, somebody could have been on some you are giver, so I'm gonna take. And but they're not honest about what they need. You know what I mean? This could be somebody that's like, damn, I need $500 to finish, to get my rent together, and you lend it, and then come to find out they used it and bought a PS5 or something trivial. It don't have to be a PS5. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Like people who don't um somebody got what they deserve for playing with you. That's all I'm saying. And it could be that they use your generosity against you. um Spirit said you are gaining a level of discernment in whatever the situation is that you may not have had in the past. You getting clarity on it. Page of Pentacles, getting like somebody don't know where to start. That's the page energy. It's like I want to begin again. So whoever owes you an apology is probably giving you a gesture of please forgive me. Now this could be a child, and this could be your child or a child in your life who got busted for doing something wrong, and you knew it. You know what I'm saying? Um, for example, I had a child in my life that would, oh, I have plenty of children in my life, but one in particular that lied to me, and spirit would always show me sometimes before the lie came out their mouth. Look, they get ready to lie to you. Get ready. They're gonna plead with you. They're gonna look at you with those puss in boots eyes, and they're gonna hope that you forgive them again. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, I have three siblings where I work, and one of them looked like she's mastered that puss in blue eyes look. When I kind of chastise them for being disrespectful and having to let them know I'm gonna have to talk to your mom because of the way you behaving. We don't accept that here. We don't do that. And one of them tried to get the watery eyes, and I'm like, I'm not falling for that. So I don't know if that's somebody in your life that, and I hope this is not you. I hope for your sake, it's not you. But somebody is experiencing some regret and some remorse. Maybe they even remorseful for playing with you, because they got their lick back, and spirit delivered some sort of justice. Even though justice is in reverse, that means they didn't like what they got. And now they want to make amends with the Seven of Swords. This would make sense. This is like, I learned my lesson, I'm sorry. And this is what that's about. I learned my lesson, I'm sorry. And you got to hold back. Take it how it resonates, you know. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But somebody got to learn a lesson or had to learn a lesson or wants to make some sort of amends. Okay, so you said, hi, Paulie Jotinas. And, all right, let me just finish this up. Will you give me a message for... Oh, yeah. Who am I on now again? Hold on. Hold on. We're on Lindsay, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That flew out. So self-acceptance, transformation, take a step back. All right. So what's the bottom of the deck? Sacred claim. Spirit said, just trust the universe is working in your favor, because this might have been something that played with your self-worth, or they have to grow their self-worth, something like that. Transformation. Spirit is working on this person because there is a change. You go from injustice to I want to apologize and taking a step back. That was the challenging lesson. Okay, so Spirit said you needed to work on your boundaries with this person or this situation. You need to work on your boundaries. That's the challenge in the lesson. Or maybe you got that lesson in this situation. You got to work on your boundaries, period. Like, if you are giving individual, it's okay to give, but you got to give with limits, because takers just take. You know, if people don't give back to you, you deplete yourself. So Spirit said, work on your boundaries. This situation or these situations could be changing you to help you build up your boundaries. People got to start with you again, little by little, because maybe there was some trust broken, right? So that means that requires a level of, I'm sorry, let me show you how I change. Not, I'm sorry, just forgive me because I said sorry. No. You know what I mean? Let me close my office door. How that kitchen looking out, young? Don't make me come in there and find something. All right, y'all. Mhm. All right, that was for you, Lindsay. Okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know it resonates, because sometimes I don't know. Spirit tell me what I tell y'all, and I'm just like, okay, it's up to them, because I don't know. All right. And let me see. Don't forget to like, share the channel, subscribe to the channel if you're not. Who we got next? Let me slide down. Hold on. We on Tuesday? Was it Tuesday rules? No, hold on. Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. Then Bianca. Then Ricky. Okay. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Tuesday. Shuffle again. Ooh. I just saw the Queen of Swords along with the Emperor. Okay. Hey, Tuesday, darling. Give me a message for Tuesday. Four of Pentacles. You holding on to them coins. I know it. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, somebody changing, some apologies or something. Oh, tell me more. The Lovers here. Uh-oh. Shit. Damn. Whew. All right. So, so what I'm getting here is you held back from somebody that you needed to hold back from. Um, Perhaps they were there was something wrong with that relationship, or maybe there was like an in and out thing. Because I'm already getting in and out right now. Um, I'm getting in and out because there's now an apology. There's a choice. There was an ending because this is challenging a lesson. Something is over. Now there's a new offer, and then there's hope. So I feel like somebody's coming to make, and you held back from somebody that now wants to come give you an apology. They want you to choose them after a painful ending or betrayal because that shit was hard as hell. It's one of those, how the fuck could you do that to me? And I don't really curse on YouTube like that, but I'm just saying, like, I get that it was hard. And then here they come where I know, but it's you and I. This is the energy right now, y'all. A lot of folks want to spin the block after they done did some egregious shit, and you really gonna have to dig deep in your soul and decide, do I want to take this person back? Because this person could be fickle with me. Now, a knight is a teenager energy. You know what I'm saying? This person ain't really matured because this should have been the king here, or at least the emperor. Now, I saw the Queen of Swords and the emperor when I was cutting the deck to get ready to shuffle, and the Queen of Swords would have been representing you, meaning you've been through something already and you've already terminated a situation. This emperor could have been the dude of your life. Like this could have been what you thought was going to be the husband, the man, but he now showing up as this Knight of Cups with the hope and a wishing and friggin' a prayer. Like, oh, like, please take me back, or I want to do it right this time, and I know I was wrong, and I'm hearing all the apologies in my head. Like he like want to channel me to apologize to you, but I'm gonna warn you that regardless of what he wants, he's showing up as this Knight of Cups, and it looked good and it sound good, but is it? Is it really adult? Is it mature? I'm not getting maturity. I'm still the same person, but I want another chance. And that I love you, but I haven't changed. That's what I'm hearing. Like that's masked behind all the here's the offer and take me back. And I know we could be something. I don't know, but you had to hold back. This person made you put your boundaries up to protect yourself. And if you got to protect yourself from somebody, that means you don't feel safe. And if you're not feeling safe, then what are we doing? Yeah. So you're not whatever the charm and manipulation this person used, you no longer are a victim to it. You are not stuck in your head so much. It's kind of like you see this person for exactly who they are and you're not fooled. Oh, well, there go your answer from spirit. I don't know if you could see that. Oh yeah. This says cut the cords. I know it's backwards, but this is like signaling let it go, surrender it, cut the cords. This person could say I'm sorry all they want, but there's no change behavior here, at least not yet. And maybe they gave you false hope, or they got hope that you'll take them back, but no. Spirits like cut them cords. The Eight of Swords is literally cutting the cords. Like you can't see it in this particular deck, but in other decks, you'll see that the person cuts the cords of their mind, the entrapment that they're facing, right? And then the bottom of the deck is romance and connection. So Spirit's saying cut the cords of this romance and this connection. Like it's clear as day. Like they ain't even making me work to think about it. They like, look, let me show you the card. Cut the cord, like sever the tie. And if you did, good, good. Oh, you did yesterday. Wow, that's fresh. Wow. Okay. Okay, Bianca. Spirit, give me a message for Bianca. Bianca, are you there, my dear? Then after Black Cherry, that'll probably be it. Because anybody else come that hasn't already been here and submitted their heart, then that's it. You welcome, sis. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Bianca. Give me a message for Bianca. Queen of Swords. Uh-oh. Slicing and dicing. Telling people get on out. Tell me more, Spirit. Eight of Swords. Uh-oh. Who's all in their head? Page of Wands. Somebody gossiping and talking. Somebody misleading some information. Oh, somebody facing judgment. I heard Biggie give me one more chance. And Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Whoa. Two of Swords. Okay, you got a decision to make. I'm gonna say now around this time, this is kind of like imagine yourself as a squirrel in a tree and an earthquake hits. And you got to decide, do I keep the stash I got in this tree or do I get the hell up out this tree? And as you thinking, no, the earth starts to crumble around you. And you don't really have a choice. You're going to have to make the leap. You're going to have to jump off that branch and scurry to safety or wherever you feel like you can feel safe, right? That's what I'm getting with this situation. Like you are willing to cut something out or you did cut something out. But then you all up in your head about it. I feel like there's a lot of gossip and lies or maybe some drama associated with it. And then you have judgment here. So there's some sort of uh, somebody either wanting a second chance or you making a judgment to end things. There's apathy here. There's disappointment. There's like feeling of not good enough or not, or a loss of some sort. And then you got the decision that is so hard. But I don't think it's as hard as you think it is. It's just, are you willing to make the decision? All right. So, sorry. It's kind of like you dating somebody, right? And I don't know if you are, but just go with it and take what resonates. You dating somebody and you support them and everything that they do and the thing they say they want. If it makes sense, you talk it through. Y'all work it out. But the moment you say you want to do something, they're like, I don't think you should do that. I don't like that. Let's do something else. Right? Anything you want to do, they're not doing it, right? So then you ask yourself at some point, like, what am I doing? Like I don't feel supported, but yet I'm doing the supporting. And then but you have some tie to this situation. So the feeling of the decision feels heavy on you. The feeling of the decision feels hard because I've got this attachment now. And do I let go of the attachment? Well, Spirit's saying, think about it. If you feel unfulfilled, if you feel apathetic, you don't feel supported, you feel discontent, then what are you holding on to, right? What do you want? What are you getting from this situation? The challenge and the lesson is, what do you sacrifice with the judgment card? Like, do you sacrifice your peace and your happiness to go with it, to stay in it, to deal with it, or do you call judgment and you end it? You have to, and it's all about your intuition, your discernment, your wisdom, your experience. Spirit said you do have wisdom, you do have experience, and you have been through something. The Queen of Swords represents all of that, right? And she makes very logical, head over heart decisions after gaining all the communication and information she needs to make that decision. So Spirit said you have the knowledge, but what you're struggling with is the attachment to it. Also, someone may be attempting to manipulate you in this situation with this Page of Wands in reverse. Because a Page of Wands is a messenger, right? But then when they're in reverse, the messages are getting misconstrued, or the communication is off, or there's some intentional sprinkling of some bull up in there, so then you can't make a good decision. It's almost like somebody, I'm not necessarily saying they lying, but it could be just a lot of misinformation, a lot of confusion. So it could be lies mixed in there, and it causes a lot of mistrust, right? But Spirit said, what do you do? Look at the facts. That will help you make that hard decision that you've been struggling and you don't want to make. Look at the facts. You know, um what would you be okay or better off alone? Because the Queen of Swords is, once she learns something, she's considered the divorcee. Like, I will end this for my happiness, because staying in it will not make me happy. It hasn't done it. I'm not happy, so what am I doing? Like, you really got to ask yourself. Can't nobody tell you what to do, right? But you got to determine, like, what does life look like if I stay in this and I'm not happy? What does life look like when I leave this? And don't let fear dictate what you should do. you know Tell me more, Spirit, for us, Bianca. Hey, country classic Chrissy. Oops, damn, that was a bunch. Wow. Spirit says, take note of intuitive messages and learn from spiritual experiences. So, Spirit is telling me that you got signs and synchronicities. I feel like you had communication with others that is giving you signals, but you may be jumbling all of that around. So if, let's just say, I listen to a lot of tarot. I love my tarot readers. I love how they interpret the cards. They help me with insights. It's like honing my craft, so that when that card pops up, I don't just see it as a one-dimensional card and one thing. I see all the different meanings it could be, but the meaning that I need at the time, right? But if I listen, I take breaks from it, because if I listen too much, and in my mind I start applying stuff to my life, I could have 50 different viewpoints of what it is that I'm trying to formulate in my mind over a situation, if I allow it to do that. And I feel like if there's no one specifically lying to you, you may be getting stimuli from too many different sources. Spirit said, take note of the intuitive messages here with the moon card. What does your heart say? What does your mind say? You may have some great tarot readers, or some great spiritual teaching. Then think about the wisdom and the advice that you're given. Are you going against that advice? Are you listening to the advice, or are you still, I can't? Because I feel like there's a lot of I can't in here. And then bottom of the deck was be brave and honest. So you got to be brave with yourself and make a decision that is hard to make. And you got to be so honest and truthful. Like, am I hurting myself if I stay, or will I free myself if I go? I don't know if it's that serious, but it could be something that, if it's not working out, meaning there's no reciprocity, or like I said, lack of communication, or if there's lack of changes or things that need to happen, then you got to make a just you have to make a different choice, and you got to be brave about it. you know I mean, it may come with some consequences you don't like, but at the same time, life may get even more beautiful. But when you choose your heart, the universe unfolds for you. That's your message. Ricky is up next. Okay, that's your message for Bianca. hmm You're welcome. You are so welcome, my dear. Okay, Ricky. All right. So give me a message for Ricky. Ricky, are you there? Oops, that fell out. All right. So we got the star card. Tell me more, spirit. In reverse. Okay. Hi, Ricky. Then we got the page of pentacles in reverse. Ricky, are you an Aquarius? Or a lot of Aquarius placements? There's some disappointment here. Oh, God. You got a family situation. Could be a child involved. But there's the victory. Hold on. Huh. Oh, pride and ego. Okay, North Node. Got it. All right. So I'm getting that there's been disappointments in the past. Challenging situations where it didn't seem like there was hope when there should have been hope. There should have been, or there may have been some regret. Energy spirit saying like regret that things didn't pan out the way you wanted it to pan out. And this is it with a family situation. We got the page of pentacles in reverse. So there could have been a lack of opportunity in some situation, or like I said, it could impact a child, a disappointment associated with a child. We have the ten of pentacles in reverse. So that's also family dynamics that are not going well, could be indicating divorce, also money losses, or the severing of assets. We got the three of cups, the challenges, and the lesson was three of cups. So for that to be the challenge, having a harmonious celebratory situation with family is not going well. But then you're victorious in the end, right? With this is my victory card, the Six of Wands. And then it's like you had to fight for this victory, or you had to fight for the win. So I don't know if you're going through a divorce or a similar situation. You said massive understatement. Oh wow. Yeah, well, I would clarify all of these if I was doing a full reading. But there's major endings or divorce or something. um I feel like you're gonna come out okay in the end with the Six of Wands. Like you'll be fine, but this situation is still like embattled. The Knight of Swords. I'm gonna pull one more though. Tell me more. Give me one more in this spirit. Oh, okay, yeah. So this keeps you up at night, or it stresses you out. Either if it don't keep you up at night, I still feel like it keeps you up at night. I can't say if it don't. I feel like this keeps you stressed out, night and day. I just don't feel like it goes away. I feel like you may be worrying a lot, or people are worrying you. People are doing things that worry you. Like just because you trying to catch a peace of mind, it's not easy to get a peace of mind in a situation of chaos and conflict, where people are just not getting along, or things are not balancing out, or money is tight, or stuff like that. It kind of, it gives the depressive feeling. Or even if you're not physically depressed, you could just be what they call like a high functional individual, but dealing with a heavy load. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm surprised this is the wands. Well, like I said, if I was clarifying, I feel like this is Ten of Wands energy, a lot of heavy burdens. You know what I mean? Like it just had me rubbing my chest. My chest don't hurt right now, but I'm literally sitting there rubbing my chest where my heart is for some reason. So this could definitely be a lot of heavy disappointment. That top card is our escape. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you definitely carrying something heavy. And Spirit says it's time to go. And you need a victory. You need a victory for real. Like you got this is like I feel pressure on my head, but I don't have a headache. I can't explain it, but it's heavy on your mind, it's heavy on your heart. You looking for ways out. And I feel like it's definitely centered around having enough. Like I feel like you're in survival mode more than you are in thriving, right? So I don't know what you do for a living, but I feel like money is an issue. And if it ain't your money, it may be the community money, the family money, or something like that. It's like you've been in survival mode with this kind of energy, self acceptance and spiritual growth. So this also could be um oh wow. This also could be like a situation in the family where people put a lot of self doubt on you, causing you to have issues with your self worth at times. Because this star that is like when you lose hope, you start lose your self worth. You start feeling like, well, am I good enough? Or will I ever get that job? Or will I ever have the house that I want? Or will I have like you start questioning if it's even possible. All of it is possible, but you have to rewrite the script that has been presented to you through the family dynamics. Whether it's your parents that did it, siblings, whoever came together to give you a negative script. It's time for you to rewrite that script and focus on your reparenting yourself, or supporting your inner child in a way that you start to feel safe within your mind, your heart, your spirit, and your body. I feel like you've been through a lot, but you are going through a massive spiritual growth. You do have blessings and abundance on the other side, also on the bottom of the deck. So it's just given that you will be victorious. You just got to keep going. I'm feeling Sagittarius energy or some type of optimism in spite of all that you've been through, right? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Like all is not lost. Spirit said, don't stay in that dark energy of all the chaos and conflict around you. It's time to get to the point where you can thrive. Now, Spirit is going to give you them signs and synchronicities that you need so you can see that light, so you can head in that direction. And you may already see it. So keep going, so that you can come out of this overthinking energy, all this heavy burden energy. This is heavy. It's time to go. That Knight of Swords is saying you gotta go follow your truth. You gotta go follow your north. Aquarius, North Node. Well, Aquarius period is a humanitarian. It's community. It's making change. It's time for you to go shake the world up. It's time for you to go contribute to the world in a different way. And it's easier to do that when you're not so much in survival mode, which means your environment needs to change. Yep. It is time to go. Time to move on. What's going on, Chrissy? Good to see you. Yeah, that's your message. But Paulie, yes, Paulie joined Tintas. I don't even know if I said it right. Are you there? Let me know. If not, you are welcome. If not, then I will move on to, I think, Black Cherry. That would be it, right? So if you don't see Paulie, that's that. At the end of the shuffle, I'm moving on. Okay, I see you, Paulie. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Paulie. I think so. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Paulie. High Priestess vibes. Hi, sis. Okay, so you Paulie, you could be a reader yourself, or diviner or somebody or someone in a spiritual. I don't know if you do Reiki, you do something yoga, temperance in reverse though. So you know something. You know something about a situation that's lacking balance, lacking healing. Tell me your spirit. Three of Cups, something that involves third party situation. Something in your life is out of balance. I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, that flipped over. The Queen of Cups is trying to pop out with a piece of the deck. You are a very intuitive individual. You're not somebody that is somebody like Spirit saying like somebody can't just pull the wool over you. You know what I mean? Somebody can't just lie to you or tell you just anything. Like that's not no. Somebody really gotta yeah, no. They can't pull the wool, but you are an overthinker also, which most of us are. If we are spiritualists, somebody who are a reader or something, it's hard to read our own cards, right? Because I could see the card 50 million ways. I know all the different meanings of it. And I know I'm supposed to go with my first mind, but then the more I look at the card, it's like, damn, no, maybe it's let me pull again or let me clarify. Like I could clarify and go through the whole entire deck, tell a story and forget it only because it's me. That's why I can't take me as serious as I want to because I just don't like the overthinking. And I feel like you're an overthinker. The Queen of Swords, excuse me, is here. Um, the Queen of Swords is, she's smart, she's intuitive, but she's also somebody who has been through something. She's known as the divorcee. So, Paulie, I feel like you have a deep knowing. You are an intuitive, but you are stressing about something that got you feeling worn out. It's got you feeling you just overthinking something that's just a bit out of balance. You know something in a family situation that you know about. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're ready to cut it out, like cut it off, cut it out. It's not working for you, and you might be out of patience for it with the temperance in reverse, right? Because the temperance is about patience and balance and alchemy and putting yourself back together or healing yourself or healing the situation. But in reverse, it's like somebody who drinks or indulges, right? Somebody's doing drugs because they're completely out of balance. It could be a lot of things, but it ain't good, and it ain't patience, and it ain't kindness to oneself. It's the lack of that. You know what I mean? All right, tell me more, spirit. Oh yeah. So yeah, whatever this is, you're in your head, like you are seriously overthinking and stuck on it. Like I don't think you give yourself a break from it. It kind of just holds you. You know what I mean? Like you don't release it enough. Um but it's definitely a family. It could be when I say family, it could be romantic relationship, third party situation as well, or it could be a family situation with the Three of Cups. But and you could be waiting for a reunion or wanting a reunion or expecting one, but feeling like it's not coming. I don't know what this is, but you're definitely in your head about it. You need to let it go. You need to relax your mind. I don't know if this is something with the Nine of Wands though, and the challenge and the lesson. It could be something that you can't avoid, so you feel like the wounded warrior. It could be something that happens more often than not. It's like living with your problem. Like if your problem, like just say somebody in your household is an alcoholic and you share space with them, that would be that one to worry because you're dealing with that every day. And you maybe they won't change, and that's part of the Eight of Swords energy, and that's Nine of Swords, and that's stressful. Or maybe they feel dangerous around you, or dangerous around the kids, or dangerous to themselves, and you just don't know what to do about it. Saying for me to say let it go is easy for me to say, but I don't live it, right? So I know that could be part of the issue. But it's something that you have to make a massive change about, and that's why the Queen of Swords is here. It's kind of like you gotta decide, like, okay, well, what am I gonna do different for my sanity? How am I gonna change the situation so that I'm not worried about this? Because this will aid you kind of situation. You know, when you sit there and worry and if you know anything about what they say about, I think, Ayurvedic medicine, or different points in your body store worry, stress, regret, fear, and then it manifests into a problem for your body. So you gotta have to change something because this is the kind of stress that can make you sick. And you don't want that. Who wants that, right? You know what I mean? I hear you, Ricky. That's the truth, right? All right, Spirit, give me a message for Paulie. Do the work. You gonna have to do the work. I don't know what it is you gotta do. Oh, well, Spirit said take charge and take action. Take charge and action. So there is some sort of change you need to make, and if you don't make the change, you're gonna continue to suffer in this situation. It's not gonna get better by doing nothing. It's not gonna get better by just hoping, wishing, and praying. That's part of it, but the other part is the work. Meaning, you might have to be like, all right, just say you are a caregiver to someone and they're sick, and you are taking the primary responsibility of taking care of that person, but you don't get any respite. You got to start finding how you could get respite. You need to go contact a place, and we're in the States. So in the States, there's companies that will give you that, they'll send somebody in to give you respite for a whole weekend, or you can send the person off, whether it's an adult to a child, you can send the person off for respite. But you need it. You need something that gives you space, and you got to do the work to get that. Like, you got to put the work in yourself, because it sounds like you've already put the work in this situation, and it's not. It might be an uphill battle. It might be feeling like it's enough is enough, and you don't want to snap on somebody, right? You want to, it's not something you want to have to fight, but you got to take charge and action, because whatever the person is or whatever the situation is, they're not going to take charge and action. They're not going to change it. It's got to be you. You're welcome. You are welcome. I knew you were intuitive. I knew it. Yeah, it's hard, man. You got to see it from another perspective sometimes, because we can really stay in our head about stuff. And all we had to do was change our minds a little bit. But it's hard to get out your own head. It really is, because it's your head. All right. Black Cherry is you, right? We on you now? All right, Spirit, give me a message for Black Cherry. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, let me show y'all the book. Do It Your Damn Self is backwards on this camera, but Shadow Work Workbook, Journals with Prompts. I'm thinking about trying to get some people to do like a commercial, or some type of not commercial, but a review of the book on TikTok, right? Because I hear that that's a good place to have books spread and review. I don't know how that works because some of them look paid. I don't know how that. I really don't know how that works. But I would love for somebody to link me on TikTok and give a review of the book and let me know how it's helped you, how it can help others. I have my little pinned comments on my page, but I would welcome somebody to give me some feedback on how they've used it. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And good work on yourself. You the spirit say you doing the work, then take charge and action. That's only the next step, right? All right, Black Cherry. I'm hearing an LL song in my head, and I can't think of the words, but I'm hearing the beat. Mm-mm. Damn, I don't know what the words are. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God, it's just playing in the background of my mind right now, but I think it's LL. It might not even be LL. Something about sugar and cream. I don't know. Oh, well, let me know. Email me your platforms. Uh, Chrissy, email me your platforms. Oh, I appreciate a review and an email. Thank you, Paulie. I appreciate that definitely. We're gonna give you a message for. Oh, okay. So ain't no rest for the weary. That's what I'm getting. Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Uh-oh. So I normally don't take crossing, but spirits take crossing. So I don't know if you have a mother figure in the issue. That's an issue. Now, mother figure don't have to be yours. Um, or it could be motherhood. That's an issue. Yeah, you. Oh my God. All right. So I'm hearing you need rest. You need a respite because it's like you're not catching a break. No rest for the weary. You wearing a lot of hats. You're not getting any reciprocal energy or support. You ready? Yeah. Spirit said you tired. I don't know what happened. Oh, a tower moment, girl. What's going on? What is happening? You need rest. You are tired. You on the brink of a little bit too much stress. You need self-care because your exhaustion is on one thou wow. You need to go ground. Go put your feet in some grass if you have it available to you and where you are. Clean grass, because people don't curb their dog, but find you a nice soft patch of green grass, stand in it and just ground. Just feel Mother Earth beneath your feet and connect to that, right? You got crystals, go on, set them out in the full moon kind of energy or in the sun, depending on the crystal. But it's time to utilize the tools that you have to ground yourself and to recharge yourself because Spirit said there's no rest for the weary. That's the first thing I heard. And that you are tired. I mean, I just read an article, well, not the article. I read the blurb. I have to look at the article, look for it now. But it talks about there's a fatigue across the nation. And I mean, is anybody surprised after what we've been through, in the last 3 years? But it's a set in fatigue. Like we are tired of being human. We are tired of peopling. We are tired of adulting. It's just children are tired of being children. Like we tired right now. You feel me? Um, but in order to recharge, we gotta start connecting to the earth more because the earth is shifting at a rapid pace and we still on this ball. or flat earth or whatever you want to, however you see it, right? We still here. And even if we fed into all conspiracy theories, we do know we can ground if you take the time to do it. Also, hug a tree. Hug a tree. If you can't get it back from the people around you, go get it back from Mother Nature. Go outside. If you can't hug a tree, touch a tree and offer something to that tree too. Like, I'm giving you my breath of life as this carbon dioxide you need as reciprocate with the oxygen I need, to help sustain me. As I heal, you heal. Like, get offer that tree some reciprocal energy so it could give you that blessing you need. And then you got to move away from chaotic and tiring situations. Like, whatever is wearing you out, it's time to step away from the crazy making. Step away from anybody's drama. If you are the type of person that listen to everybody's problem, disconnect the phone. And I mean, old school way, we disconnect the phone. All you did was unplug the cord and the phone don't ring. Put your cell phone on do not disturb when you don't want to be disturbed. And then don't be disturbed, meaning you're not available, don't answer. And if you have to put up a barrier, then let people know on this day at this time, I will not be available. I won't. You understand what I'm saying? I won't. Leave me be. Um, for example, I let people like my husband, he works at night. So he gets off at a certain time, and sometimes I'm in the middle of my life. I will call him in advance so he don't call me like, hey, such and such. I'll be like, bruh, I'm getting ready to do my live. Just to let him know, don't disturb me. I'm in the middle of my live. If you got something on your mind, come hold it. As long as it ain't no emergency. Because I know if he called me, then it's an emergency. But other than that, he know. Okay, all right, go do your thing. So you gotta put some things on do not disturb. I my sister wants we want to go to see um this Harry Potter thing in Herald Square. I want to go. I want to also take my children. Now my sister's like, well, you need some me time, but that ain't me time for me because I'm not going twice, and I would enjoy that with my children. That's me time for me. Now, there are other times and other things I can do that only involve me. But as long as it's not stressful, it's me time. I'm good with that. I know them think they're gonna love that. We're gonna share memories. We're gonna be able to talk about it. We're gonna have an experience. Now I'm gonna find some other me time. I'm gonna decompress some other way. I don't know what that's gonna be because I'm not a drinker and a smoker and all that other stuff that on a regular. I will have a glass of wine here and there, but you know what I mean. Like I'm just not. That ain't how I unwind. So I'm gonna figure it out. But Spirit's saying you gotta go ground because you got a tower moment coming. You got something overall cracking and that could be your facade. That could be your body getting ready to break down because you don't stop. You don't stop. You got to put a full stop to anything that's not giving you peace. Maybe you a matriarch in your family or very close to that, and people just gotta come to you with everything. You gotta put on that do not disturb and let them figure out their stuff on their own, not on your head, on theirs. If you didn't exist, what else would they do? They would figure it out. Even if they went to somebody else and bled them, it's not your turn today. That's what you gotta say. It's not my turn today. Go do what you gotta do. Your friend call you and she knows she got mad drama and she always call them a drama, drama, drama. But the moment you got something good to share, she ain't got no ear for it. That's lack of reciprocity. Cause she only here for the drama. She only here for the bad stuff. Put them people on do not disturb. Anybody that don't feed or reciprocate that energy with you, got to be on pause. You know what I mean? You can always circle back if you want to, but you also could catch a break. Catch a break. Back in the day, my husband was managing at his job at this hospital. And he worked, there was a lot of women that were working for him, like maybe two or three. And they used to call him all the time with the bogus, oh, so my so and so died. Like they might as well say, my pet fish died, I can't come in. That kind of energy. But the days and the times I was like, hey, stop. Don't answer the phone. Let it go to voicemail. Let them think about if they can have access to you or not. And those times when they had to leave a message, all of a sudden they found a way to get to work. They were so set to call out if he answered that phone. But the days he didn't answer the phone, they were crying to the voicemail and then decide to figure it out how they get to work. I don't know what it was about that boundary he needed to have. I was like, but you need to stop being available. And this is the same energy. This is the same energy. You cannot be everything to everybody and then don't put nothing in yourself. You're going to pay for it. And you're going to pay dearly because it's your life impacted more than anybody else's life. Like you can't save nobody. You got to take care of you. So before you feel like the need to just pick up and move away or go away, and because I have somebody in my life that told me one day she wanted to get in the car and never look back. She was gonna leave the kids, the family, everything. I never know in my life had somebody say that. I was like, oh, girl, I started, I jumped right in there for her. But, she and I had to talk, and I'm like, you gonna have to make some hard decisions that are sound for the sake of your children. You can't just pick up and go. That's not safe for you nor them. Man, listen. I cherish my family, but they also allow me to have my peace, right? They also, mommy on the phone or mommy over there on watching her little YouTubes, or mommy ain't watching no TV today, or mommy just chilling, or mommy done took a nap. Like they give me my break. So I got peace in my home. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't run from them. I don't have to run from my home. I got peace in it. And when we don't have peace in it, I restore it. You feel me? I will restore the peace because you're not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna be in no miserable energy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, this is also about your self worth. I don't know. You feel like you gotta be everything to everybody. You may have some people pleasing in you that you got to release in order to find your peace. But yeah, Spirit said, listen deeply. Listen to your body. Listen to your heart. Listen to your mind. You know what I'm saying? Listen to how does your body make you feel when you deal with X, Y, and Z? Or I'm so tired, but I got no. Guess what? Make a list every day and get the most important things you can possibly get done. And then those things that you could put off to the next day, just add them to the next day's list. The list never goes away, but you can feel a sense of accomplishments when you start checking it off. Like I've learned to in my notes because I have an Apple phone, I'm able to make a list and then put little check mark things next to it. So when I'm done with something, I can just check, check, check. I did it. Check, check, check. I did it. Check, check, check. I did it. That way I can feel accomplished. I don't feel like I got too much on my head. I can start seeing, okay, I've already taken care of these things. So now I can move that list to the next day and do that. And I can sleep at night, not worrying about, oh, I got 50 projects I need to initiate, start, and finish. I can say, no, 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 I've already initiated this and the deadline ain't till this, and then I can do that. You know what I mean? Like I can order my steps a bit with a list. When I go in the grocery stores, I have to list, unless I'm going in there for one to two things. That way I only get what I need and I get out. It's like Spirit saying you got to reorganize your life a little bit so that you don't feel depleted, drained, and overwhelmed. We all get that way, and it's not wrong with it. Like that's called adulting. It's called peopling. But then we just need to learn how to adjust a bit. Then it's like I can't be everything to everybody. So guess what? I'm not. I realized I was telling my husband today. I pulled back from being the one to check on everybody. Cause if you want to know how I'm doing, go and check on me. I don't have to check on you all the time. You know where I am. You got my number. You got my social media or whatever. You know what I mean? You know how to find me to come talk to me. But I'm not checking on everybody like that. And I appreciate anybody that do check on me. But I was always the one reaching out. Always. It ain't like I've been selfish all my life and I don't care about nobody. I just realized it's time to be selfish in my older side, on the other side of this journey. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point I need to just preserve myself best I can. Yeah, we gotta get out of that yo-yo of feeling the need to take care of everything and everybody and not take care of ourselves. I ain't speaking to just you. I'm talking to me too. Like I gotta remember to do that. But this was your reading, guys. Thank you for allowing me to read you. Thank you for coming to the channel. Please remember always to like the channel, click share and subscribe. Share it, share it, share it. Also, oh, I gotta remember to self plug. See, that's one thing I don't like doing. Do it yourself shadow workbook with journal with prompts is available on Amazon. It asks you some really interesting questions, something you need to consider, like what's the most important thing to me in my life right now and why. And I give you plenty of room to work through that. You can use this as a companion when you are in your therapy session, like deciding what do you want to unpack. What do you want to talk about? One of the questions is if we have 60,000 thoughts per day and each one was worth $1 that accumulated or debited from my bank, based on what I put my focus on currently, how much would I earn daily? Like, think about it. Like, who would remember me if I pass? Like, what matters to you? You know what I mean? It does. Yes, it does. The phone does work both ways. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm gonna say good night. I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna promise y'all the readings. I'm just gonna do what I can do and upload it. Cause like I said, making promises during this camp season is hard. The only promise I know I can do is Thursday night because I'll make sure I get everything centered around being here for y'all on Thursday night. So I'm going to do my best to keep it going. Please, like I said, share the channel. I know after the 18th I could be more on a regular schedule far as collective energy readings and whatever other readings I can offer on the channel. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.